So I want to speak upon our wants and our desires. Our wants and our desires is a form of an attachment of such, and usually those are of a materialistic object or another being, or a specific experience that you want. Whatever it is, it's a desire, but it's also this form of an attachment. I feel like if these desires are not controlled, then you get this longing for more and more and more. You know what I mean? Our wants and desires are not our true selves. They are part of that person, that form of identity that they speak upon, but it's not your true soul, your true self. Your true soul wants for none of that. It has a need for none of that. It's only the person who has the wants for that. There's been times when I was in a mindset of I can want for something, but my mind, it doesn't, in my mind, the time that it's happening, it doesn't feel like it's a want. It feels like it's a need. And then also during these moments, or during this moment, I can also feel that desire my mind may tell me, my mind will give me all the reasons and all the excuses as to why I need to buy this item right then and there. For instance, books. There is a point where I was just hooked on just books. I wanted to read. I wanted to build my library. Like, that's all I wanted to do was just read. And so, like, if I came across a really good book that has really good recommendations and I'm really, really into, like, my mind will make a reason for me to go ahead and buy that book now. Or, I'll be like, oh, well, if I may not have that money right then and there to buy that book, then as soon as I get paid, I'm buying the book. And then you'll find that the book just comes and it just sits on a shelf until, the time or the desire is back again, right? But I feel like that happens with most objects, right? With clothing, anything, we have a desire for it, and then when we get that, we're seeking the next desire, the next attachment that we want. It's not healthy at all. That to me is being too attached to the person in a sense, and not your truer higher self. And not to say that not to say that you should not have wants. That's not what I'm saying. But like in today's society, especially here in America, our shopping addictions, our spending habits, are not healthy. The society pushes for us to want for more materialistic, so we can keep spending this money that they, that we have to move around. They want it to leave our hands as soon as it comes to our hands, right? So most people don't get paid daily in a sense like that. Most people get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. So like, you get paid one week and you get hypothetically $800, and you have to do your thing by paying bills and stuff, and then you got maybe $150 left to live for the week, and your wants will come first for most people before just saving that money, putting it away for a rainy day, put it towards a bigger expense of something that you want per se. I don't believe in holding on to money in the sense where you're not supposed to spend it. I definitely don't believe that. But I'm just saying that most of us are attached to materialistic gain, and so much so that our minds will it's kind of like a form of attack in a sense, whereas it will make it okay for us to to get that want. And I don't want those types of thoughts or attachments to all this stuff, and then turn around and people's houses are cluttered with garbage, or you're having garage sales to try to make some of your money back off these items that you spent that you no longer desire, and so just so much that's just I know people who literally just throw money away. Not literally in a literal sense, but with materialistic belongings. They just throw money away. They waste it on all of their wants, and it doesn't bring them happiness in a way that they may perceive it at the time of this want, right? So a lot of us will form this attachment over something, and we'll think that it'll bring us, joy when we have it, but yet we have it and it still doesn't bring us that substance that we actually desire. And that substance that you actually desire is your true higher self. It is that connection to your true self. That's the desire that is in all of us, just out here searching for happiness, love. It's within you. It's all within you. You can't find love from outside yourself, because if you can't give love to yourself, how are you going to give love to anything or anybody else? True love, how are you going to give it? I kind of feel like this also takes a play with relationships, right? We may have a desire for a certain person, and may think that, you know, we can't be happy without this person, or won't, you know, live a good life, or whatever the excuses that you have for wanting to be with this person. But in all reality, you was not ever meant to be with that person. You were meant to do or be with somebody else. But since you're still attached to that that want and that desire, the things that are supposed to be divine for you are not able to come through, because that door is closed, right? I've been in relationships that have lasted way longer than what they should have, and it was out of a mind state of that desire for that person, or the desire for that certain relationship or reality, and it was not for me. Deep down, I knew it was not meant for me. And until I released that attachment from it, nothing else is able to flow easily to you, because life happens to you. It flows through you. You're not chasing life. Life is kind of just chasing you in a sense. Kind of like I hate to put it this way, but like a homeless person, right? They're still living life. Rather they're broke, financially, don't have a job, whatever, life is still happening. It may even be happening even more, you know, per se, in their mind, because that pyramid is not, you know, I think it's Darwin's pyramid that's not being met, you know what I mean? But life, rather that's, you know, if they're still in that survival mode, life is still happening for them. It is still happening for them. Everyday life, still happening. Lose the attachments to things that aren't gonna bring you true happiness, because you can't find that in objects or other people. That has to come from within. So yeah, that's my message for the day. I'm in the car. I hope you're having a good Wednesday, and tomorrow's the 4th of July, so I don't know if you can hear the fireworks that is going off outside right now with the car, but yeah, happy 4th, and speak to you soon.